Cedar City is constantly ranked one of the best hidden gems in the West. But after helping families relocate here, I've noticed a pattern. People pack up their lives, buy a beautiful home, and then reality hits. Today I'm pulling back the curtain on the 5 biggest regrets people have after moving to Cedar City, Utah, so you don't have to make the same mistakes. I'm Cashell Robinson, your local Cedar City realtor. I post weekly videos to help you navigate the Cedar City real estate market. If you want an unfiltered truth about living in southern Utah, hit that subscribe button. And now, if you're planning a move, my contact information is in the description below. Call or text me anytime. Let's get into regret number one. Regret number one is underestimating the altitude and the dry climate. Cedar City sits at roughly 6,000 feet above sea level. I've had clients move here and be an adjustment. They experienced headaches, shortness of breath on basic walks, and an occasional bloody nose because there's zero humidity in the air. On top of that, we get real winter here. People hear southern Utah and they think St. George palm trees. No, we get snow, ice, and some brutal spring winds. If you move here expecting year-round pool weather without investing in a good humidifier and an ice scraper, you're going to regret it. Regret number two is culture shock. Cedar City is deeply rooted in conservative traditional values, and there is a heavy LDS population. For a lot of people, this is the exact reason why they move here. They want that safe, family first environment. But I've spoken with newcomers who say it can be really hard to break into social circles if you are not part of the predominant religion or if you don't have kids in local schools. It can feel like a bit of a bubble. If you don't actively put yourself out there by joining local clubs, volunteering, or attending SU events, you might find yourself a bit isolated. Regret number three is a big one. The financial reality. Over the last few years, home prices have surged because so many out of state buyers have discovered Cedar City, have discovered southern Utah. But here is the harsh truth. The local wages haven't kept up with the housing market. If you're moving here hoping to easily grab a high-paying corporate job or a service industry position to pay off your new mortgage, you might be in trouble. The local economy is heavily reliant on education, healthcare, and tourism. The people thriving here financially usually bring remote jobs with them, have retirement income, or are transferring with their specialized field. Don't move here without securing your income first. Regret number four is what I call the convenience tax. When you live in a bigger city, you are used to massive, luxurious malls, 24-hour dining, and major airports just 15 minutes away. In Cedar City, we have the essentials, but if you want specialized medical care, high-end shopping, or direct flights across the country, you are driving to another town. You have to drive 45 minutes down to St. George or 2.5 hours to Las Vegas. I've seen people get frustrated when they realize they can't just run at 10 p.m. on a Tuesday and plan on having many options on what to eat. You are trading convenience for peace and quiet. And finally, regret number five, misjudging your growing pains. People move to Cedar City to escape the traffic and chaos of California or Salt Lake City or Las Vegas. But Cedar City is one of the fastest growing areas in the state. We have construction everywhere. Our infrastructure is playing catch up, which means roadwork, dust, and changing school boundaries. If you buy a home with a beautiful empty field behind it, you need to expect that a subdivision might be built there in 2 years. If you want true, untouched isolation, you might need to look a little further out into places such as Parowan, New Harmony, or Canaryville, rather than in the heart of Cedar City or Enid. Look, I love Cedar City, and for the right person, it is absolute paradise. But my job is as your realtor isn't just to sell you a house, it's to make sure you actually love the life you build here. If you're weighing the pros and cons and want to know which Cedar City neighborhoods will best fit your lifestyle, let's talk. My phone number and email is right down in the description. Shoot me a text and let me plan your move the right way. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.